Hey, Dan Passarelli here. Well, in some videos that I did last week, especially towards the end of the week, I pointed out that this should probably be a fairly quiet week. So far, it's shaping up to be so. Who knows? We could get surprised. But the S&P 500 towards the end of the day here is looking up about a little under 0.5%. And what I suggested is that we look for some individual opportunities. And here's one that I think is a little bit interesting here. This is a stock that I talked about a while back in some of our classes. It's called Vacasa, VCSA. And it's been kind of dormant for a while. It's been hanging out in that $2 and $3 range for a couple of months. But a couple of interesting things happened over the past few days. First of all, if we go to the news here, we'll see that Oppenheimer adjusts the price target from 7 to 8. Let's see here. JMP Securities adjusted to 7 from $6.50, and even Goldman Sachs adjusted to $6 from $5.50. Now that's 3 analyst upgrades within just a couple of day period. Also, it's a newer company, and the quarter before last they lost like 13 cents, and this quarter they turned a profit. And for such a young company, it was a SPAC. I want to say they just went public within the last year or so. Let's see if maybe we go back on a chart here for a year. Yeah, we can see that they must have gone public right around here, the end of November. And so for such a young company here's their first public announcement of earnings, all of a sudden being able to turn a profit is pretty impressive. And why is that? It's basically because they can post positive earnings whenever they want. Now that sounds like a pretty profound statement to make about a company, but I watched an interview with their CEO, I believe it was their CEO, several months ago when I got interested in this company. And they said that, their financials were pretty solid and that they were just simply planning on reinvesting all their profits and pursuing an aggressive growth strategy. And so it looks like maybe with the economy or something, they scaled back just a little bit on some of their costs and are just letting the revenue come in and ended up turning a profit here. So it's a pretty strong company. It's had a pretty strong 3 days, and I think it's a good one to take a look at and watch. I hope that helps. This is Dan Passarelli, Trade Smart.